Hey guys, it's Maddie and welcome back to the 5th episode of the Blue Devil broadcast. Hope you guys enjoy and let's go see what's going on. You know, I love Sarah. She's one of my favorite people. Let's go have a chat with her. Hey guys, so today I'm here with our lovely foreign exchange student, Sarah, and we're going to be asking her a few questions, so introduce yourself.
So I'm Sara Ferrer Arguello. I just gave up when people say my name right, so just call me Sarah. And I arrived to Wycliffe like a month ago.
Yeah, probably.
Most likely. And I'm loving it here, honestly, because you guys are so nice. I got to America in August, and I'm just like enjoying the experience with people that are actually being really nice to me.
So, since we talked about that a little bit, how has your transition been, like, coming all the way from Spain, right?
Yeah,
Spain,
so I come from Spain, I forgot to say that.
Okay.
So, it was a little hard at first because imagine if you go to another country and all you hear is a language all day long. It's not only you trying to talk with other people, but like if you're walking down the street, the people that you're gonna hear are talking in that language too. And like you see like there's some signs over there that say paper, science. It's really hard at first because like I remember my head hurted and everything because I had to adapt and everything's different. Like the milk tastes different. I remember I told that to everyone. I always say that example, but it's like the best I can think of. Like as in like everything, the milk tastes different. It's everything. So that was like really hard at first, but I like it. It made me like be so open-minded and like learn new cultures and how people interact here and everything. So I find it dope actually.
Yeah, for sure. What is, like, the biggest change, like, schooling-wise that you've, like, had to deal with?
There's two of them. There's three of them, actually. Yeah. So the first one is that you guys start early.
We do start early,
You start really early. In Spain, the first period starts at 8:30.
Oh.
So I wake up an hour later if you have first period.
Mm-hmm.
And lunch, you have it here in school, which is really early for me, too. It's like the schedule of everything is it's way more early than in Spain. Like in Spain, when we go back home, so like 2:30 or 3, that's when we will eat lunch. And here it's like at 11 or at 10:30. It's like I wasn't hungry at all first, but like now I don't know how I'm gonna like not starve to death when I go back home. Honestly, like I have no clue how I'm gonna do that. And sports here are like the Wycliffe volleyball team, the Wycliffe football team and everything. In Spain, we don't really associate like sports or clubs. We don't have any clubs that are related to school. Yeah. We have them that are related to the city. So the Madrid football team, and the volleyball of like Madrid and stuff like that. So that was like really weird to see that people actually like want to spend more time in their high schools. Because in Spain, when you're done, you're done. You want to go home, you want to eat, and then you want to go out with your friends or do your sport, but like not in that building that they make you take tests. No offense whatsoever. Like I like it here, but it's really impressive that people actually like want to spend more time in the high schools.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Is there anything or anyone that like made the move to America like easier for you?
So I changed in my families. At first I was in Kirtland.
Nice.
I think like you guys know that.
Yeah.
So at first I was in Kirtland, and my host sister, she made it so much easier because she was also once an exchange student. She went to Spain actually.
Yeah.
And she knows what I was going through. So like she helped me a lot. Like when my head was like I couldn't take anymore, because sometimes it's really frustrating. You're trying to say something and you just can't say it because the words don't come out. She like totally got it from the beginning, and she made it really easy. Like mostly like just people in general. Like all teenagers have made it really easy, and they try to like introduce me to new people and be like, yeah, like go easy on her because she's just new here. So like sometimes there's misunderstanding and people don't get mad at me. They just like understand that I'm from another culture. Yeah. And I honestly didn't expect that to be like so open-minded. Like people are actually making it so easy to be an exchange student and being so kind to me. Yeah. So just everyone, honestly.
And then like what's your favorite part of Wycliffe so far? I know you've only been here for like a month-ish, but like so far, how is it?
I think my favorite part of Wycliffe is the students, because that sounds so like just likable, but like I mean it, okay? Yeah. It's people that are really open to talk. They're really like, okay, not during the classes, but like afterwards and before the classes, everybody's like talking to me, introducing themselves and being like, you want to hang out, and being just so nice to me. that is like, and it's like a really big community. It's not like a cliquey environment. It's like everybody is friends with everybody, or even if you're not friends, you're nice to each other. It's not like a lot of drama. Like, you know, American movies? That sounds ridiculous, but I was expecting it to be like Gilmore Girls or like something like that. I was expecting it to be like the popular people and the jocks and everything, like so like aside. And when I got here, like my other school was a little bit like that, but everybody was nice. But like it was a little bit like we're a little cliquey, but WicKloset it's like not cliquey at all. Everybody's nice. It's just like there's no drama. It's just like easy, like chill. So that's my favorite part of it. And then teachers are really considerate with me. They're like really helping me a lot because since I just started the school now instead of like at the beginning, they're helping me a lot with that.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I think we're good. Hey Jess, where are you going?
I'm going to WIC Closet, man.
What's WIC Closet?
Let me tell you about it.
Hi, it's FRC, and we're here interviewing members of WIC Closet organization. So we have
Jess.
Mia,
Lily. Olivia.
All right, so let's get started. So what is WIC Closet and like what's the goal of WIC Closet?
Well, WIC Closet is a non-profit organization. We accept donated clothing items and pantry items. We accept a lot of donations, and our goal here is to try to distribute these items out to people who may need them.
Okay, so how can you get to WIC Closet if you want to donate anything or shop here?
Well, to shop here, you're going to need an appointment. You're going to set that up in the FRC, the Family Resource Center, which is going to be like on the other side of the school where the fitness center is. That's also where WIC Closet is located. To donate, you can either take that to the FRC center. There is like an entrance like on the outside of the school by the dumpsters, close to the baseball field. And then also in the front office, you could donate too.
And what all can you donate?
So basically anything. I mean, it goes from clothes, which we have like way too much of, so like don't donate any of those. Pantry items, big, food, any food items. Toiletries, like that goes from shampoo to soap to face wash to really anything that you would use day to day. Other than that, it's going to be like toys, house decor, plates, furniture, really anything.
Is there anything WIC Closet needs right now?
Ooh, yes. Toiletry items are definitely something that we are in need of currently, and we can always use more pantry items as well.
And like feminine products like pads and tampons and things like that.
Absolutely.
And what are things that you cannot donate?
Please do not donate used underwear.
Yeah, or like if you wouldn't wear it yourself, then don't donate.
Don't donate things that are like stained or
Covered in cat
clothes
hair.
that smell like smoke, or just because we can't put them out in the store and we hate having to like toss things out.
And just because someone can't pay for it doesn't mean they deserve to wear clothes that have stuff all over them.
How did it all start?
About like 4 years ago, what was that, like class of 2019 or either 2018, whatever class Joelle Banks graduated from. I don't know, that's the only name I remember. But I know that her and some other girls in that grade actually like basically made WIC Closet. Like they had this idea and it basically got to this point within 4 years.
And where does like all the clothes come from and everything else come from?
Well, all the clothes actually come from individual donators. So anyone from like Wickliffe or Lake County have come in and they've given us clothing for us to come out and basically, donate to other people.
And we get a lot of nice clothes too, like new stuff with tags on it and stuff like that. So
Thank you guys so much for letting us interview you guys. And if you ever want to volunteer or donate, you can always come to the FRC. Thank you guys, and bye.
did you guys see Alayah's last film analysis? Well, she just came out with a new one, so let's go watch it.
Hi, I'm Alayah Rosario, and I'm your host for the film analysis today. Today, our guest is Alyssa DeSanza, and we are going to be talking about the Maze Runner movie. So we recently just watched these together. We watched the whole film series, but we're just going to focus on one film today, which is going to be the first one.
Which is called The Maze Runner.
Yeah, The Maze Runner. So we're going to start off. What do you think about the movies overall?
The whole series is my favorite, movie series. other than the Divergent series. The first movie is like, you know, like the intro to everything that's bigger with the whole entire series.
Yeah.
So it can be a little boring at times, but it's overall really good.
Yeah, I really like the action, and I felt like with the series, in a sense, like obviously as you kind of go into a movie series, there starts to be more and more. But literally, you know, if you've ever seen The Maze Runner, basically this kid wakes up in a maze full of like with other boys, and they're kind of like in this future dystopian world where, you know, kids are being sent off in a maze to kind of be tested to find a cure.
For this virus called the flare.
It's like a whole, you have to escape the maze. I mean, if we're really just gonna grasp on everything, what had ended up happening was, mind you, these boys had been in the maze for like 3 years, some of the boys, and for the first time ever, a girl named Teresa, which is, again, it was strange because she was a woman, was sent up into the maze. And she and Thomas kind of have known each other, but they couldn't really remember each other all too well.
And like when they wake up in the box, you can't remember anything, and it takes you like a few days to remember your own name. But when Teresa was sent up, she remembered her name. She remembered Thomas's name. She had memories of her parents.
Yeah.
So
if she kind of knew, I feel like they kind of sent Teresa up there like that for a reason.
When Teresa was sent up, she had a note with her, and it's like, oh yeah, like every time a person's sent up, they get supplies with them, like water and food and like stuff to build. But when Teresa was sent up, she only had a note, and it was said like she's the last one ever. So therefore, that prompted them, everyone in the maze, to try to start finding a way out.
I want you to tell us about like your favorite performance acting wise. Who do you think had
in the first movie?
Yeah.
Kind of liked Gally's scene at the end.
Yeah.
Or instead of that, maybe when they're in the maze and they're running from, like a group of them's running from the grievers. I think that scene when they're escaping with the grievers, I think everyone did a good job with that.
Yeah, it did pretty good. Even though Gally's character, which Will Poulter is a really good actor, it's not supposed to be a likable character, but his performance was pretty, like his character really did come out. So I'm going to ask you about the execution. Overall, what do you think was like top tier about the films? Whether it was editing or camera angles, their performances, what do you think was the best?
I really liked the scenes in the maze when those blades are turning. How they have them, like the camera sideways and they're like zooming by. Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
I really did appreciate the action, and I'm going to ask you about the action. Just give me your whole, like, what did you think about the action?
I thought the action was like really in your face, like out there, and if that was like really like gave you like the chills during the first movie, and then you go see the other movies, you're like gonna get blown away because it was really good. Like it was really well made. The effects are really cool. I liked how like loud it got at some parts, and then I loved how the characters like were fighting to survive and stuff like that.
Yeah. What do you have to say overall about the movies, and how do you think you would rate them?
And I definitely rate this movie, like the first one, solely 4.5 out of 5.
I think hands down the Scorch Trials is probably my favorite.
I love the Death Cure, but the Scorch Trials,
it was pretty awesome. Them being like in the kind of like the dunes in the sand, it was very interesting. Do you think that there should be more movies, or do you think that it should just kind of stay ended on the Death Cure in terms of filming?
After the Death Cure, I would love to see another movie because I want to see how they're going to survive in the world now.
That's pretty much all we have for you guys today in terms of the Maze Runner analysis. I hope that you guys liked it, and I really recommend that you guys watch the movies because they're so good. We don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but they are very interesting if you guys like action or dystopian films or anything like that.
And now let's go talk to Devin about sports.
In the NBA, the Cleveland Cavs take down Toronto Raptors 104-96. Evan Mobley had 20 points, 4 assists, and 17 rebounds. Darius Garland had 17 points, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. The Cleveland Cavs are now 37-27. They ended their 3-game losing streak, and they are 6th in their Eastern Conference. In the National Hockey League, the Columbus Blue Jackets lost to Toronto Maple Leafs 5-4. Max Domi had 2 points for the Blue Jackets. It was a hard-fought battle, but the Blue Jackets could not pull through. They are now 5th in the division. In the WIC sports, baseball has their first scrimmage next week. Good luck, boys.
Whoa, there's something going on at the elementary school. Let's go find out about it.
What is this program all about?
So this is the Pitch Challenge. It is a program sponsored by the Young Entrepreneur Institute, which is through university schools, to expose students at a younger age to entrepreneurial skills. And the Pitch Challenge gives the students the opportunity to create their own product or service and develop an elevator pitch that's about 30 to 90 seconds pitching their product.
Called caretaker. The only time I will not bring your order is when I'm spending time with my family or I do not feel well. Your order will be done in under 2 hours. Put your eraser on it and use your pencil. Good idea. Okay, Charlie. Hello, my name is Charlie, and I'm the creator of box buddies. Do you need help building box buddies? Do you have apps for box buddies? Hello, my name is Emery and I'm the owner of Very Creators. Are you ever sick of any cook? Want to cook? My name is Learn to Cook Any Cook. You should contact Cooking Creators. Cooking Creators is a group of chefs that come to your home and help learn to cook about food that you're sick of. The best in town.
How did this program start?
The program started through the Young Entrepreneur Institute, so it's a contest that they started a few years back, and Wycliffe Elementary 4th graders have been participating. I think this is our 4th or 5th year in the contest.
Thank you guys for watching and hope you guys tune in next week.